Lay down on the mat, knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine, otherwise legs straight and rolled outward. Roll the arms outward, keep the shoulder blades flat onto the ground. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen your old spine. Close your eyes and allow your body to soften, to let go. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin on your face, unclench your jaw, and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra for vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins, relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most? Chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation, the small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And there to observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, take control and create a long and deep breath. Feel your body expanding with every inhalation. And becoming more compact with every exhalation. Keep a long yet easy breath. Observe your ribs expanding, moving away from each other with every inhalation. And then getting closer to each other with every exhalation. Feel the chest expanding, creating space when you inhale. Feel the ribs moving closer together with every exhalation to push the air out. When you inhale, the lungs fill up. When you exhale, you become more compact. Keep a long and deep breath. With every inhalation, your body expands. With every exhalation, your body contracts. Observe your belly. Observe the navel moving up when you inhale and down toward the spine when you exhale. Allowing more air into your lungs with the inhalation and pushing the air out with the exhalation. A long and deep breath. But keep it easy, keep it soft. Just focus on your breath. Just listen to every small message that your body gives you. Remain focused on your own breath. Observe the air entering your body through the nostrils and going out a little bit warmer. The air enters your body through the nostrils and goes out a little bit warmer. Your body expands when you inhale. Observe the air going out a little bit warmer. Keep your mind there. Keep your mind focused on your breath. And deepen more and more your breath. Feel a gentle stretch on your rib cage when you deepen your inhalation. Observe the activation of the muscles at both the rib cage and the belly. When you exhale, keep your breath deep. As deep as you can. 3 more breaths. At the end of your 3rd breath, go back to a normal breath. Let it flow freely, softly, and observe. Observe your body moving just a tiny bit now. Observe the small amount of air than you need to live. Become aware of your own breath. Now really slowly. Bend the knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing with the left hand and sit up in a cross-legged position. Put your hands in front of the knees. Inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your hip backward, round your spine, lean back. Keep your arms straight. Stay there. And now inhale, tilt your hip forward. Arch your spine, still with the arms straight. Push your shoulders and head back. Stay there. And again, round your spine. Still with your arms straight. So lean back. And arch your spine. So tilt your hip forward, but keep the shoulders and head back. Okay. Vertical position, create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Both on one side and on the other side. From there, moving back at Anahata. Base of the feet touching, knees opening to the side. Keep your feet quite far away from your pubis. Tilt your hip forward. Relax completely your arms, your head, your neck. And use just the gravity to go down. Close your eyes and relax. Three more breaths. No need to push down. Just relax, surrender to the gravity. And at the end of the third breath, come back up. Bring the two knees together. Grab the back of your knees, but keep the arms straight. Okay. Now walk back with your feet and find a balance. It's something that we do quite often, but not in this version. Use the arms completely relaxed and straight. The knees and chest are not as close to each other as usual. Now lift your tibias. Lift your sternum. And put your arms next to the tibias. Put the palm of the hand facing up. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Stay there. Breathe from your nose, both for the inhalation and the exhalation. The more you can relax, the more you can breathe through the nose, the more your body will be given the message that it can relax. Now bend your knees and grab your legs like usual outside of your knees. Find balance again. Allow the head to drop toward the chest. Close your eyes. And keep the balance. Try and relax all the muscles that are not needed. Relax the shoulders, for instance. And there, breathe deeply. Breathe in deeply. Your body will move back and forth. Become aware of the link between your breath and your stability. And become stable in the instability. Just using your breath. 3 more breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, lift your head. Lift your tibias again. Grab the arms outward this way. This time, push the thumbs back. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, put your feet down. Lower your body. Keep your knees bent. And now activate the lower abdominal muscles. Cushion the pubis down to the ground. So activate and release. Activate and release. If you're not sure if you're activating, you can always put the index finger and middle fingers pointing down next to the pubis to feel the activation of the muscle there. Activate and release. Activate and release. Activate and release. Activate and release. Activate, release. 3 more times. Okay. Now put your hands over your thighs. Inhale. With exhalation, lift your head, shoulders, and bring the hands close to the knees. Stay there. Now in this position, while staying there, I want you to activate the Mula Bandha, just lightly. So activate and release Mula Bandha. So the pelvic floor, just gently. And relax. Lift your tibia, brings the knees right above the hips. Push the lumbar spine down. And there too, activate and release the Mula Bandha. You can put the arms wherever are comfortable for you. Keeping the lumbar spine down, activate and release Mula Bandha. Now, straighten your legs and still keep on pushing the lumbar spine down and activate and release your Mula Bandha. Bend your knees, put your feet down, not too far from your buttocks. Put your arms in cactus pose, so with the
with the elbow in line with the shoulders and the forearm parallel to each other. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Inhale. And with exhalation, push with the feet against the ground. Tilt your hip backward and lift your hips. Stay there. Squeeze your butt. And relax as much as you can. The belly. Stay there. And down. Now bring the feet together and move your feet a little bit forward. Not too much, just a little bit. Squeeze the two legs together. Inhale. With exhalation, push with the feet against the ground and lift your hips. Squeeze your butt. And keep on squeezing your legs together. 3 breaths. And relax. Now lift your tibias. Keep the knees at 90 degrees. Keep the lumbar spine down. And move the whole leg without bending the knees more or straightening the leg. Keep them so the knee at 90 degrees. Lower your right foot down to the ground and lift it up again. Then left one down and up. Right down and up. Left down and up. Still keeping the knee at 90 degrees. Down and up. So the movement is just the hips moving. 2 more times. That's perfect. One last time. Right down and up. Left down and up. Bring the 2 knees toward the chest. Use your arms to keep the knees close to the chest. And stay there. Roll on right and left side. If it's comfortable for you. And now, lay down on the ground, belly down. Keep your hands one above the other, right under your head. Turn your head to the right. Keep your knees, keep your legs together. Inhale. With exhalation, lift your legs just a tiny bit. Keep your legs straight, active, and together. And down. Up. Stay there. Try and focus on activating more and more the muscles behind your leg, but not really your buttocks. And down. Again, lift your legs using the arm string if you can. Feel the activation of the muscles of your lumbar spine. And down. And one more time, lift your legs. And down. Turn your head to the left. And the same. Lift your legs. More that you can, activating the hamstring and not the buttocks. And down. Lift. Stay there. Feel the activation of the lumbar spine. And down. Up. And down. And one more time. Up. And down. Put your cheek and chin over your hands. So look forward. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Widen your legs as wide as a mat, roughly. Inhale. And with exhalation, lift your legs. And down. 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 Bring the two legs together again. Put your arms in cactus pose. Inhale. With exhalation, lift your head, shoulders, and arms. Stay there. And down. Up. And now in this position, squeeze your shoulder blade and relax. Squeeze your shoulder blade and relax. Squeeze your shoulder blade, relax. Squeeze your shoulder blade and relax. Go down. Inhale. The exhalation, lift your head, shoulders, and arms. Bring the hands closer to the shoulders, elbows back, and even there, squeeze your shoulder blades and relax. Squeeze the shoulder blades and relax. Squeeze on shoulder blades and relax. Squeeze the shoulder blades and relax. Go all the way down. Put your hands next to the chest. Push with the hands against the ground and move in child pose. Find the position that is comfortable for you. It can be with the arms forward or back, knees close to each other or wide, whatever is comfortable for you. Allow your lumbar spine to lengthen, to relax. Now from this position, straighten your arms forward. Put the palm of the hand down on the ground. Slide forward with your body. And lay down again. Keep your hands next to the chest. Keep the elbows close to each other. Push gently with your hands against the ground to lift your head and shoulders. Then move the shoulders away from the ears, so move the elbows close to the buttocks. Stay there. And down. Again, lift your head, shoulders, bring the elbows close to each other, bring the elbows close to the buttocks. Look forward. And now, squeeze the two legs together and lift. Stay there. Try not use your buttocks, but use more the hamstring. And down. Okay, now move the hands just a tiny bit back. Not too much, just a tiny bit back. Now, lift your head and shoulders, bring the elbows close to each other, move the elbows close to the buttocks. Push gently with your hands against the ground to help you lift a tiny bit more your shoulders. Yes, that's good. So actually the upper part of the chest is not touching the ground. The lower rib cage are touching the ground. Now, lift your legs and now squeeze your butt and stay there. 3 breaths. Keep on pushing with the hands and down. Push with the hands against the ground, and again, child pose. Keep the hands in this position if possible. So hands forward. Allow your lumbar spine to stretch. Allow your spine, the whole spine to stretch. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, again slide forward and come back to the starting position, to the position that we just did. So with the hands next to the chest, but not too high. So a little bit back, even more. Okay, now lift your head, shoulders. Bring the 2 shoulder blades closer together. Bring the elbows toward the buttocks. Push gently with hands against the ground, like you want to lift your body completely. So I want you to feel the activation of the arms. Now, lift your legs, squeeze your butt, and push a little bit more. Like you want to completely lift your body, but you're not lifting. Not completely. The belly is still on the ground. And down. Relax. We're gonna do it one more time. Try and keep just the belly on the ground. And obviously the hips. So again, start lifting your head and shoulders. Bring the elbows close to each other. Bring the elbows close to the chest, close to the buttocks. Start pushing gently with the hands against the ground. Bring the 2 legs together. Lift the legs. Squeeze your butt. And start pushing with the hands against the ground. Just the belly is touching the ground now. And the hips, or the upper part of your legs. Down again. Push with the hands against the ground, and again, child pose. Relax completely your arms. Relax completely your back. And stay there. Relax your arms held up. Yes. Let go. Last moments. Slowly come back up. Lift the buttocks. Interlace the hands behind your sacrum. Straighten your arms. And move the hands back and down. Belly in. Squeeze your butt. Lean back. And come back. Lean back. And come back without arching the spine. Lean back. And relax. Seat on your heels. Create cycles with your hips along the spine. Then also on the other side. And now tabletop position. Keep your knees right under your buttocks. Keep the hands right under the shoulders, keeping the arms completely parallel to each other. So check to have your arms parallel. The easy way is to sit on your heels and just look. If the hands are wider, then move a little bit closer. Once that your arms are completely parallel to each other, go back and tabletop position. Okay. Now, without moving the hands, roll the arms outward and feel the opening of your shoulders. Push also the shoulders out actively. Now, keeping those two movements in place, walk back with your knees, lowering your chest. So usually we walk forward with with our hands, but today we're just walk back with your knees. Keep your knees as just under your buttocks. Keep your shoulders wide. Allow your head to drop down. Allow the chest to move down. But keep the lumbar spine long to start with. 3 breaths. Keep on pushing the shoulders wide. Arms straight. The elbow doesn't touch the ground. Now from this position, start pushing with the hands against the ground, like you want to lift your torso, but keep the torso there. Lift just a tiny bit your head, deepening the pose. Stay there. Allow the head to drop down again. But now, focus on the hips. I want you to tilt your hip forward and back. Forward and back. When you tilt your hip forward, push your chest even more down toward the ground. When you tilt your hip backward, keep on pushing the chest down. Tilt your hip forward and back. Forward and back. Forward, back. Forward, back. Okay, walk forward with your knees. Seat on your heels. Put your hands over your thighs. Create circles, gentle circles with your shoulders. Just gentle ones. Just the shoulders, not the hips. Not now. Okay. Turn also on the other side. And now create circles with your hips along the spine. And allow the whole spine to move. Turn also on the other side. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, roll the arms outward. Push the thumbs back and the hands down. 3 breaths. And relax. Tabletop position. Widen your knees, widen your feet. Keep the arms parallel. Roll the arms outward. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck your toes under. Inhale deeply. With exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push the chest toward the toes, but keep the shoulders wide. Stay there. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, start tilting your hip back and forward. Back and forward. Back, forward, back, forward. It's just a tiny movement of your hips. Three more breaths. And down. Tabletop position. And child pose. Allow your breath to become lighter and lighter, more and more settled. Last moments. And again, tabletop position. Now, create circles with your hips and lumbar spine, both on one side. Do it a little bit wider than usual. First on one side and then on the other side. Okay, now walk back with your knees just a tiny bit again. Put your feet as wide as the mat. Roll your arms outward. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck your toes under. Inhale deeply. And with exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push the chest over the toes. And now lift your heels and lower your heels. Lift your heels and lower your heels. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Try and not to move your shoulders. Lift your heels and down. Lift your heels and down. One more time. Lift your heels and down. Walk back with your hands. And slowly come back up. Good. Now, right leg forward, left leg back, but just a tiny bit, not a big step like usual, just a tiny one. Tilt your hip backward, lift your pubis, lift your sternum, move the shoulders down, lift your arms up to the sky, still keeping the shoulders down, widen your arms roughly at 45 degrees in order to allow the shoulders to stay down easier. And from this position, start pushing the thumbs back, shoulders back, but keep the belly in and the pubis lifted. Then bend your right leg just a bit. 3 breaths. And come back to the starting position. Now we're going to do exactly the same thing. But I wanted to add another activation that you won't be able to see because the asana, the position is exactly the same. What changes is an internal activation of the muscles. So once you are in this position, I want you to push the rear leg forward, like you want to kick forward. But since you have the ground stopping you, you won't be able to move the leg. But doing this movement, so pushing the leg like you want to move it forward, keeping it straight, You will activate and stretch more the front part of your leg and your groin. So, right leg back, forward, left leg back. The two legs are not super wide. Belly in, lift the pubis, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, lift the arms up. Keeping the activation of your abdominal muscles, start moving the arms and shoulders back. Bend your right leg just a tiny bit and start activating the left leg like you want to move the leg forward. You're gonna feel the activation on your leg and groin. Stay there. And relax. Same thing on the other side. So left leg forward, right leg back. First time without the activation, second time with the activation. So belly in, tilt your hip backward, lift your pubis, lift your sternum, shoulder blades down. Lift your arms up, start pushing the arms and shoulders back, activating your abdominal muscles. Bend your left leg and stay there. Back to the starting position. Now again, lift the pubis, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Lift your arms up, activate your abdominal muscles, bend your left leg, push hands and shoulders back, and then start activating the right leg, like you want to move the right leg forward. Stay there. And back. Widen your legs a little bit wider than your shoulders. Tilt your hip forward, round your spine, and really millimeter per millimeter, go all the way down to your max. You can keep your hands in contact with the legs if it's comfortable for you. Otherwise, just let go. Find your version. Keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. Relax your belly. Deep breaths. Really slowly bend your knees and come back up. Keep your knees bent and create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Both on one side. And on the other side. Straighten your legs. And move your hips gently right and left. Okay. Now, Tadasana. Big toes touching, heels gently apart. Belly in, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Push with your feet against the ground like you want to grow taller. Close your eyes. You may feel your body moving gently. It's completely normal. We just activated quite a bit of energy inside our body, within ourselves. And those energy, when free to move,
they actually will have an impact on your physical body, not just the energetical one. So if you feel like moving a tiny bit, it's okay. It means that you worked on the good way. And while moving gently, try and observe if your body tends to stay more toward the right side or the left side, to the front or toward the back. Just become aware of every gentle movement. Now, really slowly, open your eyes. Now, we're going to do quite hard, I would say, balancing pose. So, feel free to do it next to a wall, beam, table, a chair, something that may help you feel stable. So let's say that you're using the wall. Place your body next to the wall, on your left hand touching the wall. Keep the belly in, lift the pubis. Lean on the right leg, so the opposite of the wall. Bend your left leg and grab the left leg with your right hand. The left foot, actually, with the right hand. Behind your right leg, actually. Breathe. Yes, exactly. That's perfect. Now, lift the sternum, belly in. When you do the belly in, when you will tilt your hip backward, grabbing the left foot with your right hand, you will feel a stretch on your left thigh, which is good. Keep the sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Now move your left knee back, just the knee. Move the left knee back, Hilda. Okay. Without leaning forward, just the movement of the leg. Now start pushing your left foot against the right hand. Foot against the hand. This movement will create distance between your heel and your buttocks. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Now, still pushing your feet against the hand. Lean forward. Keep on pushing the feet back. If you're balancing properly, then you can straighten your left hand right in front of you with the palm of the hand facing up. 3 breaths. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Keep on pushing your left foot against the hand. And come back to the starting position. On the other side. So now right hand against the wall. Lean on the left leg. Bend your right knee and grab your right foot with your left hand. Belly in. Lift the pubis. When you lift the pubis, you will feel the stretch on your right thigh, which is good. Now start moving the knee back, the right knee back. So you're deepening the stretch. Lift the center, shoulder blades down, belly in. Now start pushing your right foot against the left hand. Widening the distance between the heel and the buttocks. You also keep your knees quite in line. You're opening your knee too much. Okay. Lift the center, shoulder blades down, lean forward, but keep on moving, keep on pushing the right foot against the hand. If you're balancing enough, move the right hand forward, palm of the hand facing the sky, 3 breaths. And come back to the starting position. Widen your legs, bend your knees, and create circles with your hips along the spine. Both on one side and on the other side. Now, tilt your hip forward, round your spine, and all the way down. Stay there. Allow your lumbar spine to lengthen. Slowly bend your knees, come back up. And again, create circles with your hips along the spine. Create a fluid movement. Turn also on the other side. Now roll the legs outward. Lift your heels, bend your knees, and go all the way down. Round your spine. Stretch your back. Stay there just for a few moments. And now slowly, all the way down. Prepare for Shavasana. So take everything you will need to be comfortable in Shavasana. Just before Shavasana, bring your knees toward the chest. If it's comfortable for you, roll right and left side. Now roll completely to the right. Put your right hand at the side of your left knee. Put your left hand on the left side of your belly, allowing the elbow to drop down toward the ground. Turn your head to the left and stay there. Back to center and move to the left. Put your left hand side of your right knee. Put your right hand on the right side of your belly. Allow the elbow to drop down toward the ground. Turn your head to look at your right side and stay there. Relax, let go.
center. Bring again your knees to the chest. If it's comfortable for you, roll right and left side. And now you can enter Shavasana. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Take that moment. Just relax.
Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayat. Slowly. Start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Thumb and index finger together, palm of the hand either facing the sky or the ground. Keep your shoulder relaxed. Keep your face relaxed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.